Hey everybody, it's Squeakerwood HCG coming to you on Tuesday, somewhere about 3 o'clock on January the 7th. I'm watching for my dad and I'm watching for my mom, and you can see the blind marks on my face, but I'm sorry. Anyway, so today is my 1-year anniversary for being on HCG. I'm on my fourth round, I'm sorry. My 3 rounds have been about anywhere from 60 to 80 days. I've done always super duper long rounds. I don't know if it's beneficial or not, because toward the end you're ready for it to be over, but I'm so bad about transition. I hate to go from one to the other, so I would rather just stay on it and not have to reload. And I was watching Kim yesterday and she was kind of saying the same thing, so that's what I did. And like I said, I don't know if it's good or if it's bad, I don't know, but I have gone a year. My last load, I had some, I had a piece of cake, but I could only eat just a little piece of it because, the sugar in it burnt my mouth, literally. I haven't had any bread, I have not had Cokes, I haven't had anything like that, so I'm really, really proud of myself for that. But I've had to learn a lot about myself and how I use food. And if you've watched my earlier vlogs, I've gone through so much with my family life, with my dad's cancer things, with my daughter. There's just been so many things that I've had to adjust myself in the eating department, because I've always been a food hoarder. I've always used food for happiness, sadness, joy, all of it. So I still find myself doing the same things. Do I want to? No, but do I? It's always in my mind. So when I vlog about those things, it's because it's always in my mind. And I've mentioned this before, is I've had to treat my food addiction as though I'm an alcoholic. There are things that I cannot have, because I've mentioned this before. If I have a margarita, by the time it's over, I would be having tequila shots. I've done it, been there. I've lost in the past, I lost about 75, 80 pounds doing Weight Watchers. And I didn't learn anything, so, and everybody told me, you're too skinny, you need to eat, you need to. So you know what, I listened and I did, and I gained it all back. Now that was a long time ago. I am 48 years old, almost, and I want to be healthy. My family is full of diabetes, everywhere. My grandparents, my dad, my mother, everybody. So, and I had fatty liver disease. I went to a naturopath a year ago, and he said, you have to quit drinking. I don't drink. So it was like, you have to stop drinking. So I've dealt with a lot of stuff, but I'm going to say, HCG is probably one of the best things that's happened to me. I fight people about it, because I'm in starvation mode. I'm starving myself. It's dangerous, and you've heard all that, but you know what? If it works, do I want it to be a crutch for the rest of my life? Absolutely not. Does it work? Yes. Can I cheat? No. I've done MOP, I've done POP. When I did MOP, it was more of a mixing of vegetables and Walden Farms. There was a couple of things that I had during my last round. This round, today, I want to say I did a little MOP. I had some spinach and a little tiny, not even enough onion, not 4 cherub tomatoes. Excuse me. And I do kind of like an omelet, and but other than that, I'm drinking all my water. I am not having anything that I'm not supposed to have, except I mix the vegetables, so you want to call it MOP. I've lost now, because with my loads, with everything in between, I'm at 65 point something. My goal is to weigh 125. This round 4, I'm on day 11 for 10 Vlcds. I'm at 9.7. Ooh, I'm happy about that. And so I don't know how much longer it's going to take me to get. My goal is 125. I would be happy at 120 because I'd like to have the wiggle room to, to stabilize and all of that. My stabilizations I've done very well, although I have a lot of nuts and I have a lot of things that, I was watching Azia saying she has to give up the nuts for a while. I was like, oh no, poor girl. I crave nuts. I'm so thankful. This is the hardest round I've ever started. The first 5 days I thought I was going to starve to death. And I don't know, it's because I've been doing the high fat, low carb, and I craved fat bad. I mean, seriously bad. I felt like I was hungry all the time. And from all the research that I've done about that low carb, high fat, is that the fat keeps you full. And so, I don't know. We'll see. When I get finished, I'm going to be very slow on my P3 like as is. Oh, I wanted to mention too, I was reading Pounds and Inches, and for all you girls that have a cold, I didn't read this either, but for all you girls that have a cold, he says that it causes stalls or even gains whenever you have a cold. So just know if you're stalling and all that. And the best thing that I found is Cold Ease, COLDEEZE. And when I got sick, I had it for 4 days, and it's gone. So, and they have a nighttime. I got the melt away mints for the day and the night, and it's zinc. But man, it's awesome stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to come in on my anniversary while everybody was out to say I'm happy with the HCG. I'm happy with the results. When I started this, I was wearing a men's 40 jeans, and the reason I got a men's, I think that's about a 20 in women's, was because I wanted Harley jeans, and I couldn't get women's that would fit me. And now I have a size 6 jeans, and I still wear an 8, and I still wear a 10, and they're big and everything, but I still struggle with that in my mind, the size thing. I know that's crazy, but you think, man, I'll just go out and buy all these tiny clothes, but I don't see myself that way. So I hope that my mind and my body get caught up at some point. These shirts, a friend of mine, they're Harley shirts, but a friend of mine, she said, they're too tight for me. And so she said, I'm just going to throw them away. And I was like, no. So I took them, and they were large, and they did not fit at all. I mean, I couldn't even. And I put them in a box a year ago, and I thought someday I'll be able to wear them. And so it's so awesome. And they're large Harley. I don't know if you've ever worn Harley clothes, but they're made smaller. So I just think, wouldn't it be awesome to be in a medium Harley clothes? So anyway, the other clothes, I was wearing a 1X, I have some 2X t-shirts, I have 2X sweats, and so it's crazy. I mentioned this before whenever I went to Walmart, and not Walmart, to Academy, and I was looking at sweatpants, and I picked up the large, and I picked up a medium, and I thought, well, I'll just try it, and I had to get a small. So, it's just crazy how HCG works. If it's not working, usually it's our fault. Now, I will say, we have stalls, we have setbacks. I was reading in Pounds and Inches about, it's normal. It's normal to have stalls. It's normal to have gains, but your averages will be, you'll goose egg 0.2, and I've done it the whole time, and then you'll have a large release, and so your average is, half a pound or whatever you do. Anyway, I'm just happy where I am, and I'm thankful for this community. I want to tell you all, I appreciate all of you so very much. You're like my family. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I so much appreciate all of you and all of your support. I don't, several people say this, and I believe it. I wouldn't get through all this without you because, my husband supports me as much as he can, as much as he knows how. He doesn't understand the diet. He's better. My mother, nobody understands. So, anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm happy to be where I am today, and I'll be glad to be at my goal. Hopefully I'm hoping within 30 days. 30 days. So we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go. I love you girls. And Brent, hey, I love you too. And I'll talk to you girls later. Bye. Looking for my button.